Welcome back to Innovative Ideas. Today, we're diving into a fascinating exploration of French history, high society, and medicine through the lens of Julian Barnes, the man in the red coat. If you love history, art, and scandalous tales of Paris during the Belle Époque, this is the book and video for you. Stick around as we uncover the life of the man who defied conventions and left a lasting impression on both his time and ours. The Man in the Red Coat centers around the remarkable life of Dr. Samuel Pozzi, a Parisian surgeon, high society figure, and an advocate for modern medical practices during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. But don't let the title fool you. The book is about more than just one man. It's a window into a time when science, art, and literature were entangled with politics, scandal, and celebrity. So who was Samuel Pozzi? And why did Julian Barnes choose to write about him? Pozzi was pioneering gynecologist, a bon vivant, and a friend to some of the most famous artists and writers of his day. He's often remembered by his progressive views on medicine and his charisma that drew in some of the most influential people of the Belle Époque. But there's much more to his story than that meets the eye. Barnes introduces Pozzi through a portrait painted by John Singer Sargent, where Pozzi is dressed in a striking red coat. This image becomes a symbolic of Pozzi's multifaceted life, bold, unconventional, and deeply connected to both the arts and the scientific advances of his time. But the book doesn't just focus on Pozzi. Barnes uses Pozzi's life and a thread to unravel the entire tapestry of Belle Époque Paris, a city the height of culture and yet on the cusp of social upheaval. What makes The Man in the Red Coat so engaging is the way Barnes weaves together different narratives. We meet characters like Prince Edmund de Polignac, a composer and patron of the arts, Sarah Bernhardt, the actress who redefined theater, and Henry James, the writer who captured the complexity of human emotion. Though these figures, Barnes paints a picture of a vibrant, often decadent world, but one where the shadows of political unrest and personal scandal always loom. In a way, the book reads like a kaleidoscope. Barnes shifts between Pozzi's medical innovations and his personal relationships and the broader cultural movements of his time. We learn about Pozzi's contributions to surgery, particularly in the field of gynecology, where he advocated for cleaner, more humane practices. But we also see him as a man with personal flaws and vulnerabilities, a lover, a husband, and a father navigating the complexities of fame and fortune. Barnes also delves into the darker side of this world. The Belle Époque wasn't just about glittering parties and avant-garde art. There are undercurrents of political tension, but from infamous Davis affair, which divided France, to the rise of anarchism. Pozzi, despite being a part of the elite, was also a figure who represented progress and modernity. He stood for the future even as others clung to the past. The book is full of scandalous anecdotes too. Pozzi's personal life was filled with drama, rumors of affair, including one with infamous courtesan Cleo de Mord. M. Complicated relationships with his colleagues and patients. Barnes doesn't shy away from these stories. Instead, he presents them as a reflection of the era's obsession with status and intrigue. One of the most fascinating aspects of The Man in the Red Coat is how Barnes blends biography with broader cultural commentary. It's not just about what Pozzi did or who he knew. It's about what his life represents. Pozzi embodies the contradictions of his time, a man of science in a society that still clung to old traditions, a progressive thinker in a world on the brink of war. And Barnes captured all of this with his signature wit and elegance. Ultimately, The Man in Red Coat is not just a biography, it's a love letter to an era. Julian Barnes uses Pozzi's life as a lens to explore the complexities of human ambition, art, and progress. Through his eyes, we see the beautiful chaos of Belle, a time when medicine, culture, and politics were all changing rapidly, sometimes harmoniously, and sometimes chaotically. So, why should you read The Man in the Red Coat? If you're a history lover, art lover, or someone fascinated by the lives of ordinary people, this book is for you. It's a rich, multi-layered exploration of not just one man, but for an entire era. Barnes reminds us that history is never just facts and dates. It's made up of people, their passions, their flaws, and their triumphs. Through the life of Samuel, Julian invites us to reflect on our own time, our own lives, and the ways in which history continues to shape the present. Belle may have been over a century ago, but its lessons about progress, humanity, and the pursuit of beauty still resonate today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What part of Samuel Pozzi's life or Belle fascinated you the most? And if you've already read the book, what did you think of Barnes' portrayal of this captivating world? Let's keep the conversation going.